Hello and welcome back to this InvestNI video tutorial on writing and delivering a successful sales pitch. So far, we've looked at some of the strategies you can use to prepare and write your pitch, verbal and non-verbal communication, and the advantages and disadvantages of PowerPoint presentations and handouts. In this video, we'll wrap up with a discussion about the renowned 30-second elevator pitch. But first, let's turn our attention to the question and answer session, perhaps the most important part of your presentation. Question and answer sessions come at the end of most pitches. So long as your pitch has addressed the needs and concerns of your audience, they're likely to see you as a positive source of information. The golden rule of question and answer sessions is that you don't have to answer every question. It's up to you which questions you choose to answer. It's important that you listen to each question all the way through so that you can answer each question in full. Use the tracked method to frame your answer. The first step is to thank the person for asking the question. Repeat or rephrase the question. This allows the rest of the audience to hear the question and gives you time to think of an answer. Answer the question briefly and clearly. Confirm the questioner is happy with your response and thank the questioner again. Keep the question and answer session positive by showing that you really have listened to each question and appreciate the chance to answer. Phrases like, "That's an interesting angle," or "I'm glad you asked that," validate the questioner and encourages others to put their questions to you. At the end of the question and answer session, you need to draw your pitch to a close. This is about outlining your next steps. You may choose to arrange a follow-up meeting once they've had time to think things over. You might give them a trial period to use your product. Now let's look at the 30-second elevator pitch scenario. Imagine that you've entered an elevator only to find the only other occupant is a prospective client. You've been trying to get hold of them for weeks in order to sell your latest idea, product or service. Unfortunately, you only have 30 seconds to grab their interest before the elevator reaches their floor. What will you say? 30 seconds isn't long enough to deliver a successful pitch, but it is long enough to persuade them that this is a conversation worth continuing. Who are you? Tell them in one sentence. What do you do and who for? Keep it brief. How do your customers benefit from your solution? Better still, how will this specific person benefit from your solution? That wraps up our brief exploration of pitch presentations. We've looked at ways to prepare for your pitch, structuring your pitch, communicating both verbally and non-verbally, some of the visual aids you might use during your presentation, how to navigate a question and answer session, and the essentials of an elevator pitch. Thanks for joining us. Why not continue exploring the pitching process with InvestNI? For further information on pitch optimization and other InvestNI programs, visit investni.com or speak to your InvestNI contact.